These are my note cards, and this is my audience. Can I have a show of hands for those of you who have heard of the United States filibuster before? For those of you who don't know, a filibuster is a strategy used by the opponents of a proposed law to prevent a measure from being voted on. Simply put, it is when a party blocks a vote for a bill to be passed into a law. Personally, I have always been interested in political science, especially in things that are not separated by parties, because this is an issue for both the Democratic and Republican Party. In this speech, I will discuss who wants to abolish the filibuster, why U.S. officials are considering abolishing the filibuster, and how they would go about it. First, I will talk about who wants the filibuster abolished. The abolition of the filibuster is not just a party issue. According to Senator Tina Smith, Democrat, the Senate needs to abolish the filibuster. It's undemocratic. According to Nuke the Filibuster, House Republicans were clamoring to reform the filibuster, and Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal, who recently dropped out of the running for the 2016 GOP nomination, said that only the reasonable thing to do was to eliminate the filibuster. Not only that, but it's the conservative thing to do. This has also been supported by our new President Joe Biden, who said, with the filibuster in effect, democracy is having a hard time functioning, and this was said in an ABC interview. Now that you know who is in support of the abolition of the filibuster, I will inform you of why they are calling for reform. U.S. officials call for reform of the filibuster because it stops needed bills from being passed into laws. The only rule out there that can stop the filibuster is Rule 22. However, this is extremely difficult to invoke because it requires a 60-member vote of the Senate, which is 60% of the Senate. According to the U.S. Senate, only 1,170 out of 2,355 motions filed for Rule 22 were invoked. Finally, I will be discussing how the Senate could abolish the filibuster. The Senate may go about abolishing the filibuster in different ways. They could reform Rule 22 through reworking what the law actually states and giving it more abilities. This would need 51 votes to change the Senate rules, and that is according to the U.S. Senate's website. This would be also extremely difficult to do as political tensions are high. According to Lisa Macro's article, Explainer, What's the Senate Filibuster and Why to Change It? Democrats hold a slim majority because Vice President Kamala Harris could be a tie-breaking vote. They could also set the new precedent in the Senate. That could also be a new solution for the abolition of the filibuster. This could be instated and has been instated in 2013 and 2017 when the majority leader brought up relevant nominations and then raised a point of order that was then voted on by the majority rule. This is from Hagan's Democrats Eye the Filibuster. In this speech, I've discussed who wants to abolish the filibuster, why, and how they would do so. If the filibuster is reformed, Rule 22 will likely be rewritten to do so. To any president, this would be the main hindrance in the development of their policies. The filibuster has overall been used and manipulated by different government groups to stop bills from being passed into laws, and is blocking policies that are needed in the U.S. to be passed and enforced. Thank you for listening to my speech.